As long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwokika Abiyama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day. Chukwabiama believe we're whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace. Under our command, O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. Ahadin sosine bigebi rone bigebi. He said, my name is Namdekano.
It's Young Flight in the mix.
The silver jacket body with Biafra come. Umokoko, mad people everywhere. Dara. What you don't know is bigger than you. 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 Hey, he dey make me yo gaga. He dey make me yo gaga. He dey make me yo gaga. This your G, he dey make me yo gaga. The worst thing you can do to a black man is to tell the black man the truth. Yeah. The worst thing you can do to a black man is to tell the black man the truth. Yeah. Ah, he dey make me yo gaga. Mama, he dey make me yo gaga. In this your G, he dey make me yo gaga. Sabotu as he dey make me yo for you. Obi dati, obi dem fools everywhere. Obi dati, obi dem fools everywhere. Obi dati, obi dem fools everywhere. When we talk about our freedom, we not go the fence. When we talk about our freedom, they go the fence. When we talk about our freedom, they go the fence. Yeah, he dey pay me yo gaga. Mama, he dey pay me yo gaga. In this your G, he dey pay me yo gaga. Sabotu as he dey pay me yo gaga. Biafra voice 247. Love you, we love you, everything me blood brother man, you know. We go Chris. Chiamaka Jaevan. Ogarov, Rasta man of God. Love you. Yeah. Biafra, you know. Ikuku. Bad guy, you know. Water master. Love you. Akashi haba go honu. Age chala wezere miri. All them enemies of Biafra. Mad people everywhere. You are living in darkness, suffering and smiling. When we talk about a freedom, now go the best. You are living in darkness, suffering and smiling. When we talk about a freedom, we now go the best. Yeah. Oh, he dey pay me, oh, gaga. I don't know what's wrong with the reasoning ability of a black man. My God. So I'm on that maximum respect. Yeah. He dey pay me, oh, for you. He dey pay me, oh, gaga. Africa, he dey pay me, oh, gaga. This your G, he dey pay me, oh, gaga.
Makana wapana kamadu Muna fudu kwenanya Lepa miriruwe Ogesi makasuna nuo Ogatika by your life Because the end time is so.
You must go and listen.
Tanku kwa yozo sabotuas nine asimunu wepu ake nwenofe tupo ola kamado. Nekwa mmili lulu elukoye isi makasi onu aru. Oga, think about your life. Sabotuas nine asimunu wepu ake nwenofe tupo ola kamado. Jilo tutuwe chube uoji tupu chiane ji makanobu na chijie. Wanne nwoke, wanne nwanyi. Oya bukwa. Very, very hard task for you to catch the goat.
Ogatika by your life. Because the end time is so near. Ndibutu inusi Agwawati matianodi Eburisi yana tesu Jirulege kuma kwese Makanu panu boko Opa tichiria Abona boso mwenye Ona yeku chikena kana Asi maburo kuno mare Ya buru biyaru Namogara pala namu Surrounding was on money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is right.
Okwamakego, money is not everything. Money is not everything. Okwamaki fiego, money is not everything. Let's first fight for our freedom because our freedom is our right. You people do not know the reason why I always play and interpret this very song, this very music from a young Biafran brother. You don't know the reason because the weddings, the lyrics of this very music are very, very powerful, very, very strong. Okwamaki fiego, money is not everything. Let's first fight for our freedom because our freedom is our right. Let us continue with this very piece of music as I will have more to bring to you this evening.
Ogatika by your life because the end time is so near. Ndibutu inusi Agwawati matianodi Eburisi yana tesu Jirulege kuma kwese Makanu panu boko Opa tichiria Abona boso mwenye Ona yeku chikena kana Asi maburo kuno mare Ya buru biyaru Namogara pala namu Surrounding was on money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is right. Papa Mubaram si Nabia Frabalamu Diabuna Nenu Kambu Paraya no Makanoji Femata Winyakaye Akale be low, they say, oh, you will feel for anything. You can't go. Biafra is my land. Biafra, I must go back to our land. And just the one who took off the if I came here 4 years ago, Lord, chopping mayor, Uncle Roger, Mano, yes, no, governor, Westy not to one Nigeria. Yabiko solo down Salahousa, can you measure my neighbor? But an open Gausa, as a good governor is, not that you tap on the house of woman.
I am a product and a survival of children and the generation that were starved to death. And I am very, very angry. I'm very, very angry. Instead of that we cannot get this Biafra, I will turn to a beast. I will turn to a beast. I will become a beast. You see those children that you see, you count their ribs, and their stomach are big. You see their stomachs running up every day. We came from them. This generation of Biafra, we come from them. We come from their survivors. And you know, I will be a beast. I will be a beast for Biafra to come. It doesn't matter what you think about it, but I'm telling you now today that 20 pounds, we are the product, the end product of 20 pounds each. We are the end product of Kwashoko. We came from Kwashoko. Malnutrition, starvation, genocide. But our grandchildren, our grandfather, our fathers, they survived it. They survived it.
You don't expect us to fight like Ojukwu. You don't expect us to go to a conventional war. We know what we are doing. You people are morons. You don't have any brain. You don't know how to face Nigeria. You are protecting your interest. You are protecting what Nigeria did for you, which you said. So we are going to fight this liberation ruthlessly, completely different from what you have ever seen in life. And that's what we are doing. You don't expect me to come and fight like Ojukwu. You don't expect me to come and fight like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am neither of these two. I am not Ojukwu. I am not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am Simon Ekpa. Complete different person. And I'm going to fight all of you differently. I am not trying luck. I have a template. All of you will be silenced. From 1 till the end. Then after that, Biafra will come.
My fellow Biafrans, in the early hour of today, 1st October 2024, the Biafra Defense Forces has destroyed, neutralized the proposed facility that was built to house and train Boko Haram. The question is this. If, from what I've just read now, about the motion for Biafra independence at the UK Parliament,
yes,
the wording is that the Office of the Commonwealth.
You don't expect us to fight like Ojukwu. You don't expect us to go to a conventional war. We know what we are doing. You people are morons. You don't have any brain. You don't know how to face Nigeria. You are protecting your interest. You are protecting what Nigeria did for you, which you said. So we are going to fight this liberation ruthlessly, completely different from what you have ever seen in life. And that's what we are doing. You don't expect me to come and fight like Ojukwu. You don't expect me to come and fight like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am neither of these two.
I am not Ojukwu. I am not Mazina Bikano. I am Simon Ekpa. Complete different person. And I'm going to fight all of you differently. I am not trying luck. I have a template. All of you will be silenced. From 1 till the end. Then after that, Biafra will come.
The Prime Minister of the BRGIE, His Excellency Ekpa Simon Njoko, said, at the end, Biafra will come. At the end, Biafra will come.
Do not accept that what we have today is inevitable. Do not accept that you cannot transform anything. Look at the impact that youth movements have had in the world with fundamental changes that took place afterwards. So, if we want to change the world, we need to fight. If we want to change the world, we need to unite, we need to mobilize, we need to fight for a better future for all, and that means to fight those that want to keep things as they are because they serve their interests, but in a way that would put into jeopardy the perspective of the future of our planet and of the well-being of the people.
I feel so empowered by what you've just said about collaboration.
Wow. You see, whenever I listen to the word of this very man called Antonio Guterres, I feel inspired. Even though he came to the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, under the so-called or the late or the name that the Fulanis used to rule the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria for complete 6 years, known as Muhammadu Buhari. Even though this man came here to encourage the continued subjugation and oppression of the Biafran people under the one Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, once I watched this very video and listened to what he said here, I become emboldened. My fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom, you all are highly welcome to this very live presentation. Today's date is 6th of December 2024. And the time right now is exactly 57 minutes past 9 p.m. in the land of Chukwokika, Biama. We are talking about 3 minutes to 10. 3 minutes to 10 p.m. in the land of Chukwokika, Biama. It is a live presentation reaching you all the way from the studio of the Biafra Unite channel / television, and the voice you are hearing is none other one than that of your beloved brother Ordinanwa from Biafra Unite. You are highly welcome, although we have come a little bit late, but we are going to do this because it is very, very, very necessary, I can assure you. My fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom all over the world, wherever you are joining me from, I welcome you once again. I can see your names in the comment section. The comments are too many. May not have the time to start mentioning you one after the other, but I want to let you know that I have seen you. Please, you are highly welcome. Once you are here, endeavor to welcome others. I cannot assure you that God is in control of what we are doing. Now, let us, first of all, I want to show you a video first. Based on the title of this very broadcast, as you can see, boldly written, matters are rising inside BRGIE cabinet and way forward. Before you jump into conclusion, I want you to pay attention and listen to me this very evening. Because these very broadcasts that I'm making this evening may be one and only broadcast that I will make moving forward. You may not hear me again talking about this very issue because Nandi Igbo si na onye na-amalụ ebe mmiri si wee mabe ya ama mmarọ ebe mmiri ya amasị ya. I want to tell you something this evening, and actually mkinya muntegi ofuma. Many things have gone under the radar. Many things have been taken for granted over the years. Many people have been lying in wait for something to happen. Chai. Ụwa dị egwu. Ụwa dị egwu, ụmụnne m. Like as I said a couple of seconds ago, that this very broadcast that I'm making right now could be one and only broadcast that I'm going to make concerning this very development within the Biafra Republic government in exile. Many people have been lying in wait for a twinkling of an eye. But I want to tell you, my fellow Biafrans and of course lovers of freedom listening and watching this very program all over the world, I want to remind you, my fellow Biafrans, that this very movement, this very struggle for the restoration of the independent state of Biafra is ordained by God. Therefore, there is nothing anybody can do to stop it. Many have tried. Breeze has blown so many times and a lot of time in so many different ways. But I want to tell you, that no matter what has happened, no matter what is happening, as long as the restoration of Biafra is ordained by Chukwu Okike Abiama bi n'eluigwe, I want to tell you that Biafra will be completely restored, recognized by the international community, and we will have our own seat and table at the United Nations. It doesn't matter what people do. It doesn't matter what the zoo do. It doesn't matter what the zoo government does. If they like, let them buy the entire Biafran people or all the Igbos. I want to tell you that with the last man standing, Biafra will exit the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom. With last man standing, Biafra will exit the zoo. I was saying yesterday, before I was interrupted, I can say by the network. I don't know if it was network attack or whatever, because I haven't seen that kind of a thing before. I haven't seen where my network cut automatically, the data cut, everything stopped working for almost 1 or 2 hours. And before the network was back, the time was gone already. So I couldn't be able to come back to continue. Now, I was explaining to you about redeclaration and the restoration of independent state. I want you to pay attention today, my people. I have come here to put the record straight this very evening. I have come here this evening to put the record straight. One minute, let me So sorry for that. Sorry for that. Of course, we have to continue. Sorry for that. I will not waste time talking about this very current or latest development. It's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate that something like this is going on. It's quite unfortunate that something like this is happening. It's quite unfortunate that Biafran people are witnessing this kind of a thing. It's quite unfortunate, especially not only just in this very dying minute, in this very critical moment of our lives and times, but also at the very moment that Biafra is redeclared. And of course, the battle which is ahead is even higher than the battle that we have already fought before we got to this very point. I want to repeat for those of you who are, ranting on social media, Biafra has been restored. Biafra has been restored. I was explaining to you yesterday two things that are involved. Two things that are involved. The number one thing is a redeclaration of Biafra, which we have done successfully in Finland. And the second thing is the restoration of independent state. My people, we have come here this evening to speak the truth, which we have been speaking all along for the past how many years now. But this very speech is going to be quite different from what you know. I am going to send a message this very evening. I will send a message this very evening. And I strongly believe that all parties will listen to me and adhere to my message and warnings. I have not come here this evening to paint words. Neither have I come here this evening to address anybody. I have not come here this evening to insult or castigate anyone. Neither have I come here this evening to point finger at anyone. Because ndị Igbo si n'ife onye na-amarọ anara amaya. And if onye na-amarọ Anarebuya. I will come from a different dimension this very evening, which many of you will be very, very shocked. What I will say this evening, many of you are not aware of it. I think it's a surprise. To hear what you're going to hear from me this evening, you will be shocked. I want to assure you, you will be surprised to hear it. Like as I said before, I have not come here to talk about anyone. Neither have I come here to insult or address or even analyze anyone. Makani higini nifonye na maro. Some of my words this evening will come in parables. Ifonye na maro anara amaya, and ifonye na maro amambura. There is no possibility for that. I want you to pay attention, my people. Many things are happening, but it is my duty as Biafra Unite or Odenanwa, it is my duty to put things in order together, and of course to make sure that things continue moving forward. Now listen to me, my wonderful people of Biafra. You see, I'm going to shock a lot of people this evening. Somebody said go straight to the point. Please, if you are not ready to listen, you can quickly exit from the broadcast. Don't push me to help you. If you have come here to listen to gossip, I am not here for you. I will mention your name. I will mention your name. Mary J.E. Alohan. I don't even know that name. Probably you are from Ilibinu. I am not somebody that I'm not used to blocking people, but one more comment from you, you are fired. Anybody who has come here this evening to listen to gossip, this very broadcast is not for you. I have come here to send a direct message to those who are involved in what is going on in the BRGIE. I am not here to say this person you are wrong, this person you are wrong, or this person you are right. No. Makani higini nifonye na maro. I keep on hitting on this word. Nifonye na maro. Amamaya. And ifonye na maro amamburoya. I will tell you the reason why I'm using that word. Now, a lot of people have been calling me on telephone. I think we are approaching 1,000 people watching now. So I think I will just go straight and send my message. Then after sending my message, I will start analyzing this very video on the screen now, because I have to analyze this very video and put these people to the dustbin where they belong. So for the fact that we are already, enough people here, I think it is not enough people. We are already many here. I think it is important for me to send my message across. Now, after the redeclaration of Biafra, let me even begin from yesterday. It's going to be very, very important so that I can be able to build my foundation. When Biafra is redeclared, there are some other things that should be done for the total restoration of independence. I don't know if you're paying attention. I told you this broadcast will be like a bomb. It will be like a bombshell. So everybody should pay attention. After the declaration, which is a spoken word, when you redeclare, this redeclaration is like showing the world your intention and your capability to govern yourself and your readiness to govern yourself. And when you redeclare, you stand on that redeclaration or declaration. You stand on it, because through the redeclaration or declaration, you will now get the restoration that we are talking about. Restoration is the final one. People can say Biafra has been restored. Fine. I'm not arguing with you. But in actual sense, there are two things there: redeclaration and restoration. When you restore Biafra or freedom or independent nation, you will be recognized by the United Nations, and a table will be kept for your leader whenever there is United Nations meetings. It will be written there, Republic of Biafra. You will see it there, the same way as other countries are being written on top of their table. You will see your own name there. You will see your president or your prime minister will be there, written Republic of Biafra. Are you paying attention? So let us not misuse these words or begin to deceive ourselves. What we have been talking about is to go to Finland and redeclare Biafra. We have not said to go to Finland to restore Biafra. Pay attention. Pay attention, Tebonka. Pay attention. I have not heard myself or heard Mazi Samanepa, the PM, saying we are going to Finland to restore Biafra. We say we are going to Finland to redeclare Biafra. Now, after redeclaring Biafra, we will fight to defend it. That fight to defend it is what is going to bring the restoration. There are two ways of fighting to defend it, which is the guerrilla warfare, which is going on in the homeland, and of course, the diplomatic battles, which are taking place in the diaspora, especially in the United States of America. The moment the United Nations recognizes you, then you have restored your independence. And why we are using the word restore is because we were independent before. That's why we are using the word restore, because we are going to bring it back. The lost independence will be brought back. That's why we use the word restore. So let this thing be very, very clear to everybody that we have redeclared Biafra, and this fight that we are heading into now, or we are already into right now, is to permanently restore the lost sovereignty. So please, let us know what we are doing. It is very, very important to be very clear on what we are doing. Very, very important. Now, let me send my message across. Like as I said from beginning, I am not going to be here for too long. So many people have called me since yesterday, or should I say since day before yesterday. I think it was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of people have called me. No, that was day before yesterday. Many people have said so many things. They have written to me. They have called me on phone until I even stopped picking calls. Based on what has happened already and what you have seen on the media for the past 48 hours, it is very, very imperative that somebody like me will come out and address Biafrans. Very, very important. maka na ndị Igbo tụrụ inu si na okenye anara anọ n'ụlọ ewu amụọ n'ọgbịrị, ọ bụ ife jọgburu onwe ya. Ọ bụ na prime minister pụta echi, he would definitely want to know what Biafra Unite did in his absence. In case you don't know, a lot of people, even those in the government, do not know the connection that I have with the Prime Minister Mazi Samonepa. They don't know. And they don't know how he counts on me. They don't know how he counts on me. Now I want to send my message to all parties involved. Everybody pay attention, please. My message is very simple. Why I'm sending this message is not because of what is going on social media, not just only that. Not only that, but because of the calls that I have received from what has appeared to me to different parties. Please, Biafrans, listen and listen very, very attentively. The calls that I have received from what has appeared to be two different parties for the past 48 hours, I have found it very, very disturbing and very, very imperative that I come here this evening to address everybody. I have received calls from the side of COS, those who are supporting COS, and I have received calls from the side of the finance minister, those who are supporting the finance minister. And in all the calls that I have received, everybody keep on pretending not to know what is going on so that they can tell me what is actually happening. I want to repeat again because that word is where I'm going to build my foundation. On all the calls that I have received, everybody wants to tell me what they want to tell me. I said, everybody wants to tell me what they want to tell me. Nobody is ready to be open for conversation. I am here for peace, and I am here for the continuation of the great movement for total exit from the Zoological Republic. We cannot deceive ourselves. We are still in exile. We cannot deceive ourselves. We are still in exile. Whether you like it or not, whether we say it or not, we are still in exile. That is the final point. We have redeclared Biafra, yes. Are we at home governing ourselves? The answer is no. We are still in exile. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you like the way I'm saying it or not, the truth of the matter is that we are still in exile. I have not come here to paint word or to listen to anybody. Nobody feeds me, nobody pays me anything. The truth of the matter, whether you want to hear it or not, is that we are still in exile. If we are not in exile, all of us should. There is a word used by our Prime Minister. he said, Biafra mass exodus. We all should have been here now. We all should have been here now, forming our, we should be here now, forming our electoral commission. That is going to be the number one thing for the BRGIE. Form our electoral commission, put fixed date, start campaigning and fixed date for election to happen. After Biafran people must have chosen who they want to govern them, then we will go into a new government. Here in homeland, that is how it's done. Let me tell you the truth. We are still in exile. So please, anybody who is calling me from the side of Mazo Genkere, the finance minister, or you are calling me from the side of Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, the CEO, please stop calling me already. Stop calling me already. I don't want to hear anything from anybody, because before the start of this battle or this fight you people are fighting within the cabinet, I was not aware. Nobody told me anything. You did not call me for a meeting. It beats my imagination to know that people who are fighting in this government with me will go to cabinet meeting for how long now? You don't ask yourself, why is Biafra Unite not present here? You don't ask yourself. I know some Biafrans will be having goosebumps to hear what I'm saying this night. You think I'm happy? You think I'm laughing? It is simply because I put Biafra first. That's why I don't speak. That's why I don't talk anyhow. I made a great promise to Mazi Simon Ekpa from the beginning, before all of you even joined the struggle. That very meeting was only between me, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and Madam Azoka. Only 3 of us were there. No other person. I made a great promise to Mazi Simon Ekpa, and I am still standing on that promise today. It is only between me and him. So, now that you people are beginning to do what you are doing, I don't want to receive any call from two different people or 2 different groups. We have only one group in the government. The only word I want to say, because I don't want to go deep or deeper, a lot of things have gone under the radar, and I don't want to talk too much in the public. But with the little one that I have said, all of you calling me from different angle must have known how I feel for now. Now let me make it very clear to everybody. No bụ na mmiri gbalụọ n'isi. Ọ bụ na mmiri gbalụọ n'isi. Before you meta mmiri anwa, ị agakwa bidokwa n'isi wee bido. Before mmiri anwa dị mma ọṅụṅụ again, ị agakwa bidokwa n'isi. So, what am I trying to say here? What is going on today began with the Biafra Republic Government in Exile cabinet from inside. All of you were together inside. I was not there. I wasn't aware anything that is going on. Both the redeclaration of Biafra, the change of date, the disbandment of cabinet, the fundraising or whatever, I wasn't aware. Nobody told me anything. So if you think that I will stand here to speak on behalf of Ogenkere or Dr. Ngozo Orabueze, I will disappoint you, because I can't defend something that I don't know about. I only get information directly from the Prime Minister, because you people did not add me to your group. It's a great shame that just 2 weeks of our PM's, arrest, let me use the word arrest, and today, this is what we are hearing. So my word is very simple. Before, as far as I'm concerned now, as far as I am concerned, I do not recognize any single thing that is going on outside the structure that I know that Mazi Samanepa put in place. The same way I recognize all of you and your positions, nothing has changed to my own side. You understand? The same way I recognize all of you with your positions, all of you, everybody included. I don't need your position. Don't give me any position, because I don't need it. I have said it before, even before the formation of the government. I said, when we were fighting the criminals in the DOS, I said, I don't need position. And that is why I still stand till today. I don't need any position in the government. Have you given me any position before? The answer is no. So before anybody, in fact, this my phone, I will switch it off. I don't want to hear anything from anybody. The only message I want to receive is invitation for a general meeting for the government in exile officials, so that we all will come together and talk this whole thing out inside the house. We cannot afford to allow the enemies to laugh at us. Anybody, if you are forming anything you are forming, I don't know about it. And don't count me in. I'm talking to everybody. I am talking to everybody. I'm talking to everybody. I have come here to charter the table. In case if anybody is thinking, oh, I'm with Biafra Unite, or no, you are not with me. I myself, I am with the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, BRGIE, and the Prime Minister Mazi Samanepa, and Biafrans at large. I am not with any group. I am not on the side of any group. So if you are forming whatever you are forming, count me out of it. This very broadcast today will be kept as a record for record purposes. I am making it very, very clear today. I am not on the side of any individual or any group outside Biafra Republic Government in Exile, BRGIE. And I don't want anybody to call me on phone again to talk about anybody, because I have received many calls from this party, received another party from, received so many calls from another party. I don't want to hear this person did this or that person did that on telephone. Because Nandi Bosina dibi uno anarebi beno ofu onye. Mu abu dibi uno. Ifem bubu original dibi ulo karaka abu ifem buzibo Kenya na this struggle, in case you don't know. All of you that pretended not to know the importance of media, you pretended not to know the importance of Biafra Unite in this very struggle. I want to tell you, I'm not saying that without me, nothing will happen. No, I'm not God. But I'm telling you that from the beginning of this very platform, Biafrans have always known me as a man who stands for the truth. And what I tell them, they will reason with it because they all know the truth. Even though they don't see it when they did not see when it happened, but the minds, the spirit that God put in them will let them know the truth. We open their eyes to see the truth. So, the only message, let me repeat it for the last time. The only message, I don't want to receive any call from anybody, please. The only, in fact, and any group you are creating, don't add me there. Don't put my number on any group, because the former cabinet group platform, you did not put me there. You didn't put my number there. You removed me from. You didn't, because many of you are afraid of my madness, because you have all seen how I fought the DOS. Now, do not put me in any group, be it physical group, WhatsApp group, Telegram group, whatever group. Don't put me both in the two sides. From these two sides that are fighting, whatever they are fighting for, which I don't know, nobody told me. Don't put me there. I am not there. The only message I want to receive from you people is an invitation for a cabinet meeting to resolve all this, and we continue. We can't afford to allow the zoo to laugh at us. We can never afford to allow any individual or group of people to say, look at them. We say that in the BRGIE nefifa na ezuzu. Ifelo na emekwa unu. Just 2 weeks. Our PM well nsogbu. Everywhere na aja. Only 2 weeks. Nke Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ka dị mma, at least nke anọrọ 1 month. Only 2 weeks. Ifelo na-emekwa ndị Igbo ka nsọ anyị n'onu be anyị. Ifelo nọkwa unu n'anya. Ifelo emegbuo m. Ifelo emegbuo m ndị be anyị. Gịnị na-eme unu? Kedu ife unu na-azụ? Ọmụka ka ọgịka. Gịnị ka unu na-azụ? Enwetabeghị nwere onwe unu na-azụ. Gịnị ka unu na-azụ? Bụ ego ka unu na-azụ, ka ọ bụ ike ka unu na-azụ, ka ọ bụ position ka unu na-azụ? Ị nwetabere nwere onwe. Anyị ka nọkwa na diaspora. Anyị ka nọkwa na exile. Anyị aka nọrọ na homeland wee chibe onwe anyị. Unu na-azụ ike, na-azụ. Ọ bụ ego ka unu na-azụ, ka ọ bụ gịnị ka unu na-azụ? Biafrans, I want to let you know that I am not aware of anything that is going on. I don't know anything. No one, they have never for one day called me for meeting before. For one day. So please, my beloved and highly respected Biafra Republic government in exile, officials from top to bottom, everyone is important. Everyone is needed. We need all of you. Biafrans need all of you. The restoration of Biafra needs all of you. The release of our PM and Maazị Nnamdi Kanu need all of you. You people should come together. Forget whatever you are forming, because as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't exist. It does not exist. Everybody is hearing me now making this announcement so that tomorrow, don't say that I did not say it, because I will never stand with whatever you are forming. I'm going to disappoint all of you. Are we? I disappointed in Sima and Nelly. That's why they fought me. That's why they fought me. Because when they were ganging up to fight Mazi Samonepa, they were calling me. They were gathering me, believing that we are together. I am not. You don't know me. I am not together with anything you are forming. I am not together with you. I am making it clear now. Go and ask Sima. Go and ask Nelly. I disappointed them. When they finished the whole arrangement, now the plan was now to come out in the air, in the public, to come out on media and begin the massive attack against Mazi Samonepa. I disappointed them. They never see me, and I told them that, look, these things you are planning against Mazi Samonepa, you do not have any evidence against him, so it's not going to work. Because Biafra people do not listen to all this explanatory evidence or analysis. They don't pay attention to that. They like when you are explaining to them, you show them evidence that they may believe you. I told them, pump and plan. You said Samonepa did this or that. No problem. I agree with you. But do you have any evidence? If you don't have any evidence, I will advise you not to go on air to talk against my Samonepa. They did not listen to me. After all the arrangement, for them now to come out to begin to castigate him, they did not see me. They didn't see me. I disappeared. And everything failed woefully. They all failed. You saw how they failed. They failed because I told them, but they didn't listen to me. So please, everybody is needed. I'm sure they are all listening to me right now from their various locations. Everybody is needed here now, unless as I have said it now, I will still come back again after a few days or maybe 1 week to tell Biafrans that I did not see anything from anybody. Let me make it clear again. What I want to see or receive, not even or, what I want, the only thing that I want to receive on my WhatsApp, because I'm not going to pick call from anybody. The only thing that I want to receive on this WhatsApp number is an invitation to a cabinet meeting. I'm not asking you to add me there. Don't add me because you have never added me before. Don't add me there. I don't need any position. I don't need your position because I cannot do what you're doing. And you cannot do what I'm doing. So I don't need your position. Don't be afraid. I don't need your position. The only thing I want to receive moving forward is an invitation to sit with all the cabinet members to iron out. After that, I will leave again. I just want to chip in something. I just want to make sure Nudo then at the cabinet. I just want to make sure that everybody be together. For those, this call that I'm making right now is for those who genuinely want the freedom of our people. Those who genuinely, if you know whatever level you have, that is your own personal thing. It is for your own personal thing. If you have your level, you have massive level, you have billions in the bank account, you are a professor, you are this or that, that is for you and yourself. In this very freedom, everybody is needed, including those who are not members of the cabinet, are all needed. Unless, if you are not sincere in heart, unless you have another agenda in heart. If you have another agenda in heart, then this my, word this very evening will fall just like when you are pouring water on top of a stone. This is the same thing DOS did. Immediately after the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, instead of everybody will join hands together to fight for his release and continue the push for our freedom, they all gang up together and started castigating Mazi Simon Ekpa in order to draw chaos in the family. In order to bring chaos in the family so that nobody will hold them accountable or responsible to fight for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafra restoration. Unnecessary chaos. Started calling us names, autopilot, this and that. If you are genuine in heart, call everybody. I can't call all of you because you have your platform where all of you converge. I just want to, when you converge there, invite me there so that I can put in my word and also understand what happened. Ebe milisit banopi ubagro. Because onye na amale etu esi niozu amama ebe si aboyoche eboyoga bido n'okwu. That is the word of, that is an Igbo adage. So I don't know what to say. I don't know. I can't side anybody because I don't know who to side because I don't know what happened. This is what I want Biafrans to understand. I don't know what happened. I don't know how they started this. I don't know. I saw everything on social media. Biafrans, you don't even understand where I'm coming from. I am mad. I am mad. So how do you want me to defend anybody or side anybody when I don't know what happened? I don't know who is sincere. I don't know who is genuine. So let all of us gather together. Everybody kwuo obi ya. Ọ bụ na ị chọrọ nwere onwe a nke anyị na-azọ, na ị chọrọ ka release our prime minister, na ị chọrọ ka ife na-aga ọfụma. Kpọọ everybody na the cabinet. Invite me. Let me come there. So I can also know your grievances. We'll find a way to resolve it. I will also leave you to continue with your cabinet meetings and all that. I will no no so let me call my own thing until our PM after. No no so. This is my own world. Unless mobuno biga de rocha. Then we will understand. And in conclusion, before I go or before I move into the next segment of this very broadcast, in conclusion, and remember, as I have said it, today's date is 6th of December. In 1 week time, if I wait and I do not see anything and I still see the division, people creating their own personal groups, I will still come back here and tell Biafrans, look, the and this is how I see it. So, in conclusion, for now, like as I said from beginning, I personally do not recognize anything or any group. I don't recognize any group, and I am not belonging to any group. Nobody should say I belong to Ogenkere, and nobody should say I belong to Dr. Ngozi Arabeze. I don't belong to any of them. I only belong to Biafra Republic Government in Exile. That same structure that was put in place by Mazi Simon Ekpa that has brought us where we are today. So, in conclusion, nothing should happen to the security of Biafran people. This is the most important part of it. The most important part of it. Nothing should happen to the security of our people. Is the most important part. We can't afford to be incapacitated or paralyzed. If that is the case, if that is the target, it's not going to work. Oh. It will never work. It will never work. Nothing should happen to our security. Anybody creating group trying to divide our security is not going to work. Nothing should I know how I fought. Me here. I know how I fought. I know how hard I fought to rescue ESN from the clutches of the criminals in the DOS. I know what it took to do that. And I know an enmity that I got for doing that. So ebe ya nọkwa wee fụ na mụ dị very deadly bụ na mfụ na enweghị femelo our security, or that they have been starved. If I see that they have been starved, or granite is no longer available, then the terrorists bịazie egbusisizie ụmụazị banyị, then ebe anwa ka mụ na ụnụ ya nọ nwee nsogbu, ebe anwa ka ya nọ nwee serious issue. Ebe anwa ka ya anọzi tiwa aka Igbo nsogbu. Aka nkwurokwe, I have not said anything. Ebe anwa ka ga anọ tiwa aka Igbo nsogbu. So please, everybody should be careful and maintain decorum within the house until our PM comes out. Anybody fomenting trouble, trying to bring division in the house is a sabo. That person wants to destroy everything. The house, as far as I'm concerned, is not divided because I don't know anything that brought division there. Until you people let me know, and this letting me know shouldn't be personal thing. It's not this person call me and tell me his own side of story. The other one call me and tell me their own side of the story. I cannot listen to that. Everybody must come together, speak their anger, or spill out their anger. We will resolve it, and the struggle continues. Ayaka and wetero wine. We all know I ain't chairman kebezioku. Ayaka and wetero wine. This is the truth. Forget to try to I know trying to put ourselves there. Anya wetebaro wine. It's an inwete go wine. Be here. Kai chebazio wine here na Igbo. Nkabun kebezioku. Let us tell ourselves the truth. I'm quick upon our air now. Shano Ibo, or twice is where Brun declare go Biafra and what go wine. I go wine is okay. I can wet wine. I can know where. So abone potazine mab money and cab money and cause. Eba I can wetable wine. I don't understand. And I think can on our dim surprise how our people are misbehaving like this. The moment I heard the news of our Prime Minister, I said, I made an announcement here because I made an announcement that nobody, I said, I have gone this route, I've passed this route before, and I don't want to pass that route again. I said, I have gone through this way. Those of you who are watching now, if you were there that day, not even quite long ago, like 2 weeks ago, I said it, that nobody should allow me to go the same route that I have taken before. I said it the day Neme broadcast about our Prime Minister's arrest. I warned everybody because something might happen in the nearest future. I said, I don't want to go through this route again, but no Kenyana kankane guamaba. So please, nobody should push me. Please, please, please. Ono chakambolo oni perenani. Yo no biko. We don't need this now. Please. If you say anybody is a sabo, let us have that general meeting inside the house, not outside, not even on a live broadcast. Let's have this inside meeting. If you say anybody is a sabo, you bring evidence why that person is a sabo. We will see that person is a sabo and we remove that person. We will collectively remove that person. But if you are angry with what somebody said or what somebody did, if you require apology, I will personally even apologize on behalf of that person. I will apologize. Because he fell in a mem. I've been crying, I've been shedding tears. So biko umunnem. And on that note, I personally, because I do not believe in any group, I will continue to stand on that same structure of Mazi Samonekpa of Biafra Republic Government in Exile moving forward until meeting is called. When you people call that meeting and invite me, I will see and hear with my own eye, with my own ears, and will resolve it to continue. I will still stand on the structure of Biafra Republic Government in Exile set up by my Prime Minister, Mazi Samonekpa. Until you people invite me to any meeting and clarify to me, you are not expecting me to be hearing news from the social media and I'm talking about Biafra government in exile, or I'm talking about Biafra freedom. An insider like me, you want me to be taking news from social media to tell my people, are you serious? Are you serious? Then always if you wear this year, on a phone. I'm support I'm no, I can't do that. I can't. What do you take me for? Do you know I have received no less than 1,000 calls from different angles? I can't side anybody with a mess story on telephone. Let us all gather together and iron it out. On where be maybe late or late, unless monu obion adorocha. Unless mobion adorocha. So biko onye feel aggrieved. If you feel aggrieved, I will apologize on the behalf of that person. And I will make sure that that person apologizes to you. Unless that person does not want to be with us. This is my word. Like as I said before, I will still stand on the structure that is being put in place by our Prime Minister until I am invited to a general meeting of the cabinet to hear and see with my own eyes where everybody is there. Malifene soku, then I'll make my own impute. Nobody should expect me to take any information from social media and then I'll make my conclusion. Hey, I'm working with this person. Hey, I'm working with this person. Akafegom that level. I've gone beyond that. So if there's any changes, I shouldn't be hearing it from the social media. I must not hear it from social media. It's a shame to me. It's a disgrace to me. There must be a meeting where everybody will gather. Everybody should, first of all, now jettison whatever you have planned already. Jettison it. I'm not giving you instruction. I'm not giving you order, but I'm asking you to jettison it until we all gather together. Everybody will iron things out in order to move forward. I'm not saying there shouldn't be changes. That is not what I'm saying. But if there will be changes, let it be something that everybody will be carried along, especially those who are insiders. I am not saying that there shouldn't be changes. Get it right from me, please. I will still come back here in 1 week time, in 7 days time from now, to let Biafrans know. I will come and tell them. And I will tell them, look, these people are not serious. I will tell them. In fact, I'm telling you the truth. If my advice is not taken, which I know very well, very, very well, that this is the way forward. Obim the ocha, kam the ocha. Obim the ocha. I need freedom. I will come back here and tell my Biafran people that these people are not serious. I'm telling you the truth. I am telling you the truth. I am not sure if I will still go into another segment. I want this very broadcast to remain strictly for this. I wanted to talk about an interview granted to One Efulefu, which I have already shown the video or picture before. So, but I'm going to leave this broadcast like this for record purposes. Let it be the reason why I have come this very evening. So that will have time to listen to it and watch it till the very end of it. Thank you all, Biafrans. God bless you. Don't stop praying for our Prime Minister, Mazi Samonekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, and of course, our men on ground. And pray now. Because somewhere the only two things that will cause it is either no we're going to use some people to disorganize our freedom. Disorganizing BRGIE, it may not be the main target, but disorganizing the target may be to stop our freedom. And everybody will come and claim, hey, we are still doing it. We are fighting for freedom. They are doing nothing. Please, everybody must pray against what is going on now while we work to resolve it. For those who want freedom and who are genuinely fighting for this freedom. Thank you all. God bless you. God bless the Biafra Republic Government in Exile Cabinet. See you tomorrow. From me, from here, with all the love in my heart, it is good evening.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.